Franklin and Marshall entered play against Haverford on Saturday in the Centennial Conference semifinals at Tylus Field, seeking its second consecutive CC championship game berth. Early in the first, the Diplomats' offense put pressure on the Fords with a flurry of shots, but were unable to find the back of the cage, as Haverford rattles off a pair of saves in sequence. Later in the first, a shot by Juliet Dalton from outside the circle slips behind the Fords keeper and in for an own goal, to put F&M up 1-0. In the closing minutes of the half, Avery Cope comes up with a huge stop to preserve the 1-0 lead heading into intermission. A corner opportunity from Dalton in the early minutes of the second frame leads to a rebound goal from Lauren Eastman for her 7th of the season, putting the Diplomats out in front at 2-0. Less than a minute later, F&M strikes again when Maria Garisco finds Katie Cecere underneath for the 3-0 lead. Haverford responds in the 51st minute, when Brenna Bowman finds space up the middle and fires a shot past Cope. However, the Diplomats would hold on from there to take a 3-1 win and advance into the CC championship game. F&M met with Ursinus the following day to decide the 2013 champion of the Centennial Conference. These squads faced off earlier in the year, with the Diplomats escaping Collegeville with a 2-1 victory. In the 18th minute, a Bethany Vincent shot appeared destined for the back of the cage, but the Bears' Aliki Torrance was there for the defensive save. Minutes later, Ursinus threatens, but Cope is there to swat the opportunity away and keep the game scoreless. In the closing minutes of the first, Garisco looks to get F&M on the board, but has her shot from the right side of the circle turned back by Ursinus' keeper. In the second, a Bears corner leads to a shot at the top of the circle, but Cope is there for one of her 4 saves on the contest. Ursinus breaks the scoreless tie in the 63rd minute with a Devin Brackle goal from the left side to pull ahead by 1. The Bears tack on just a minute later when Avery turns back an Ursinus shot but is followed up with a rebound goal as the Diplomats fall 2-0 at Tylus Field to close out a memorable 2013 season for F&M that saw the Diplomats accumulate a 17-2 overall record.